Conservation agriculture is a term not many might be familiar with, but this could be the future for Namibian crop production. At Mashare Agricultural Development Institute, UNAM students, under the stewardship of Professor Fiseha Itana, has been conducting various trials meant to help increase production and prevent crop failure. Professor Itana explains the concept of conservation agriculture and how it may help combat some of Namibia's challenges in terms of agriculture.
Conservation agriculture basically deals with conservation of soils and water. And it so happens that soils are easily affected. The soil nutrient status could be easily depleted through erosive forces, for instance, or through degradation of the land. And also water quality could be affected. In fact, the water shortfall in cases like this year where we don't have enough amount of rainfall, it's such things that actually necessitated the conduction of such an experiment in conservation agriculture.
Conservation agriculture requires a little soil disturbance, and one of the students, Christofina Andreas, has been working on how to control weed. In the 5 plots where she planted mahangu, the plot where herbicide was applied before planting, and the plot where no herbicide was applied but was weeded using hands, yielded the most results.
Here we only use the normal manual weeding, the hand weeding which our local farmer they are using. So since we are comparing now the strategy, because it's like we brought in the herbicides, we brought in the slashing, and the one which no weeding was done, just from planting. So now when we compare the weed suppression or the weed density, so the one for manual and the one for herbicides, so it's like they look the same.
The trials have seen leguminous plants, a member of the pea family, grown as a crop to suppress weeds and increase water content in the soil. The Agriculture Ministry Deputy Director for Agricultural Development and Engineering, Berafine Antindi, was thrilled with the trial's results.
The whole program, the bottom line is climate change is real. And Namibia is really affected, like what you are observing this current season. Now when the program was born, it's to be implemented. But then it requires stakeholders where to come up with technologies, practices which will enable us as a country and hopefully our farmers to produce in such a way that regardless of the climate condition, they must make a living.
The significance of the students' trial lies in the fact that these crops were hardly irrigated but rather rain-fed. With many homesteads reporting little to no yield this year, conservancy agriculture may well turn out to be the best thing for subsistence farmers struggling without enough rain.